Hello guys and welcome back to Blueberry Pie Gaming. Finally getting back into a new horror series, and this will be Penumbra Overture. So look forward to doing it with you, and let's get started. There are things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father Howard deserted me from before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother and the letter I received after her funeral. Blinded me to what I had to do, and it would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. So Penumbra Overture is the first game Frictional Games has ever made, and it is the first of 3 Penumbra games. So this should be a good thing to look forward to, because I have never seen or played anything. I just recently bought it off Steam. It was a good price, £6. You know, £6 for all 3 episodes. So give it a buy, and I will really look forward to this one. So let's get into it. All right. All right. I don't want to end up dying too much, so I'm just going to go into normal. I'm not a hardcore gamer, so well, I guess I am, but not in that sense. Anyway, I want to make it sort of leisurely experience for you guys to watch, so I'm just going to go on to normal here. Yeah. My story began in February year 2000. I'm guessing this is Philip talking here.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for 2 things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Oh, I like that intro. It's so deep. It's so awesome. I love it. Lovely, lovely whiskey. Finally, we've almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances I can still pick up things using the left mouse. And I can take a closer look at things using the right mouse. Alright. I like a nice drink. I meant to take a closer look. Oh well, this is just Amnesia controls again, so I shouldn't be particularly surprised anyway. Okay, so first things first. You really have a lot of these things. Dearest Eric. Oh, Fisherman's Wife love letter. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I don't really know why you still only have 1 bed on board, taking shifts because there is no way to get to your rest. What does a fisherman's wife know of a life at sea? I would expect everything, really. I'll be praying every night for you to make... Wait, let me do an appropriate accent for this. I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely, and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. They were filthy. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish pots in no time, but I still feel better knowing that they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Herricksons in the village have asked me to see if you're coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the eyes, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. That was the best accent I've done in ages. Alright, so this is the same HPL engine that was used for Amnesia. So I really shouldn't expect much new there. Ah, okay. Battery power. Okay. Okay. I won't question why the flashlight looks like a glow stick. Oh, okay, that isn't the flashlight. That's just an empty can, isn't it? Okay, so I have a glow stick, but where's my flashlight at? Did they just say I had a flashlight in here? Or did I just, like, miss it entirely? Okay, so what was the next step? So this is a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland. I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Okay, so we're headed to Greenland, off to ruins. Somehow there must be land and answers. Okay, I totally just, like, missed something. Very obvious, haven't I? There we go. Or hopefully with a shortcut. That's kind of reminiscent of the custom stories I remember, but that was also using Penumbra, what do you call it, assets? So some people were recreating the flashlights and using them in Penumbra custom stories. Not custom stories, Amnesia custom stories. It's pretty decent. Pretty odorous, glad I'm getting out of it soon. They must eat and sleep, and well, do everything else in this one room, for weeks at a time. I wonder what they mean by everything else. Let's not ask too deeply into this. So, what am I doing here? Yeah, I don't quite understand. Oh, do I? No, I don't. Alright, I am mighty dumb, because I am not understanding. Playboy poster. Really? What's your name again? I don't even know. Eric. Eric, yes. I don't have to say it, but the Penumbra system feels a lot more... how to say? Dragged? It's like... when you try to pull things along in Amnesia, it does a lot less heavy. Oh. Always good to have a notebook to jot down his just reminders. Alright, alright. Okay. As I stepped out off onto the boat, setting into the blizzard that formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and I knew hypothermia was settling in. I started looking for shelter. Alright, we're starting to get somewhere. So cold, don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Those were... oh. Those. Was that it? Lost in Bliss, maybe last entry server. My entire win. Okay, cool. Alright. So... granted it's an old game, so some of the map designs are a little bit iffy, but... apart from that, I'm really liking it so far. What was this release? 2000? What the hell is that? Frozen shut. Needs something to break in. Well. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no damn clue. I honestly doubt there'll be any point. Yeah, I needed something. I had to take one of them rocks. A stupid idea, of course, but you know, in video games you'll try everything, right? I mean, I imagine this is sort of a tutorial thing, where they're teaching you how to use it. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Alright. Oh man, that feels weird. Well, at least trapdoors work better in this game than in Amnesia, that's for sure. A little bit too much whispering just for a little bit of a wake-up, don't you think? Jesus, my head! I can't believe I fell that far and survived! Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. The hell is this place? I think I'll try and stick to that accent from now on, I quite like it. Alright, nice and dark, I like it. Alright, that sounds actually getting to me. Let's see, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse, and I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right. Then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold right mouse after the backswing, I shall... What? Wait, hold on a sec. Take that out. Not very intuitive, I will admit. Okay, stop that. Alright, no, give me that. Yeah, gimme. Okay, so I can't pick anything up when I have something in one of my hands. Oh, decent enough for me. Alright, let's get our trusty hammer out. How do I do this? I'm pretty sure I'm doing this, right? Oh. Okay, steel rod. No. Wait, is that a note? Emergency exit procedures. Alright. So... straight off the bat, and I'm stupid. The future doesn't look bright. Alright, I'm going to take a few seconds to figure this out, but so far I think the video's run 15 minutes, so I'll take this time to say goodbye for now, and I'll start again immediately in the next part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye!